If you're a guitarist and you record and mix your own music, keep watching because you're probably making this mistake. Hey guys, Joey here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you the worst guitar mixing mistakes. Between being a producer, mixing other bands' stems, and URM, I've heard a lot of messed up guitars. Here's where most people go wrong. They add too much. Take EQ for example. When creating a guitar tone, it's easy to overhype it by adding more top end, then more bottom end, then more mid-range, then more top end, and you get the idea. The solution? Make guitar tone decisions in context. When designing the EQ for your guitar tone, keep balance in mind. Make sure there's enough of each frequency range without overdoing it. Gain is another crucial component of heavy guitar mixing. If the gain is too low, you'll have to boost a thin guitar super loud in the mix. If it's too high, definition will be lost and the guitar will mask the other mix elements like the snare and the vocals. Just like the EQ, this should be done in context. All of this stuff should be done pretty quickly. With Ambience, you can always go back and adjust the gain or EQ. Spending too long in the weeds on a tone is a great way to lose objectivity. You'll start hearing issues that aren't really there. So that's the key mistake. If you focus on balance and work quickly, you'll start getting better guitar tones. But this is a mixing video, so let's get away from the preamp for a minute. There are other things that I've seen mixers do that ruin their guitars. One of those things is compression. Compressing distorted guitars is an easy thing to mess up. Think of it like this. Distorted guitars are heavily saturated. Saturation naturally limits the dynamics. So the purpose of compressing a guitar isn't really to control the dynamics. Instead, it's to design them. The wrong attack and release settings can totally neuter a guitar. Only throw a compressor on a guitar track if you know how to use it and you think it needs to be shaped. Want the advantages of guitar compression without ruining your sound? Use a compressor designed for guitar, like JST Bus Glue guitars. This plugin has 3 selectable modes with built-in attack, release, and ratio settings that just work. The idea of balance applies to ambience as well. Reverb and delay sounds awesome on guitar, especially leads, but they also push your sound into the background of a mix. This is awesome for creating a texture, but it's terrible for your focal elements, like a guitar solo. Dial in your effects in the context of a mix, focus on balance, and use a sound that fits the song. So there you have it. The key to incredible guitar tones is quickly making balanced decisions in context. Want a better guitar workflow that avoids this critical mistake? Download any of our ToneForge amps and JST Bus Glue guitars. ToneForge has been designed from the ground up for efficient workflows with incredible results. And this effect gets even better with our compressor designed for guitars. Download the ToneForge amp that fits your style today at the one and only joeysturgistones.com. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check the links in the description below and tap that bell to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Until next time, happy mixing.